hopefully YouTube. Okay, there we go. All right. My YouTube didn't start at first, and I wanted to make sure I go live there too, because I have so many followers over there. So hey Mel, hey Kimmy, hi Stephanie, hey Pimmy, hey Jade, hey Stacy, Shauna. I said hi to you this morning already. Hey Mel, hey Renee, hey guys, awesome, and hi on YouTube. Good morning. I'm so excited. Hey, good morning, Rachel. Hey, Janice. Awesome. So glad so many of you guys are jumping on live. Hey, Allison. Hey, Kimmy. Oh, and my dog. She's here. Little Miss is going to cough. Hey, Heather. And I never catch you live. You are now. I'm here mostly. And hey, Jackie on YouTube. I'm here mostly at 10 o'clock Monday through Friday Pacific. But during this challenge, I'm here a little bit longer, right? Hey, Luann. Awesome. My dog wants to be participating in it. So, no, go away. Hey, you guys. So, yesterday, if you didn't get a chance to watch yesterday's challenge, we were talking about psychic hearing and psychic seeing. Hey, Kelly Elliott. Hey, Nan on YouTube. 531. What's up? What's up, everybody? So, if you didn't get a chance to watch that after you're done watching this, make sure you go and watch the replay from yesterday about psychic seeing and psychic hearing. And today I'm covering psychic feeling. It's a big topic. If you can't stick around, make sure you come back for the replay. If you're watching the replay, please say, hey, I'm watching the replay right now in the comments. That way it'll keep it bumped up and more people will be able to get this free, valuable information. Now remember, just like I was telling you yesterday, people get so excited when I do these, right? Hey, Shannon. So glad you guys, people get so excited when I do these, but I want to make sure that you realize that I'm explaining to you what your tendencies are. When you walk away from this, right? It doesn't mean that you're going to walk away and go, oh, I'm clairvoyant medium. Yay, thanks, Brandeline. No, it means you have those tendencies. And then I'm going to share what it looks like after you work with me to develop them, right? Hello, hey, Shannon. And Rachel is jumping on. So Nan says yesterday's video named everything that's happening to me. Love it. You're probably going to be blown away today. How many of you guys are empaths? Drop an E in the comments if you're an empath. Most of you already know if you're an empath or not, but we're going to talk about this today. I am going to step into your soul. I'm going to explain all about you. And you guys are going to be like, no shit. You empaths? I love all you empaths, right? And I think all of us are empaths in a certain way. I did a really great training in the Alignment Academy. Shauna, you are definitely an empath, right? Vicky's an empath. Stephanie is an empath, right? Medium. Jade, I could see you're an empath just from your picture. Kimmy says she's an empath. So Jackie says she's an empath. So yeah, Rachel says she's an empath. Yes, she definitely is. Diane Solinsky is joining us. Kelly Elliott says she's an empath. Everybody's like E. So empaths have this amazing, super freaking power. Most of them think that's a curse, right? Janice, Stacy, everybody's just typing in that they're an empath. You guys, Pimmy's not sure. Pimmy, you're an empath. Just look at your profile picture, right? You're so soft and so sweet. And I'm going to kind of totally explain you. Amanda K, she's like, hey, and she's like, LOL, right? LOL. So you guys have like, well, I call it a superpower, but most of you guys think it's a curse, right? Luann, good point. She's an empath, but she has strong boundaries. And we had talked about that. Sherry, hey, Sherry. In an Alignment Academy training, there's a couple different types of empaths, right? The biggest struggle for empaths is learning how to create their boundaries, right? Yeah, I'm so glad you guys are here live. So first of all, let me explain what an empath is in case some of you guys don't know yourself. I'm going to explain what an empath is, or in case some of you guys don't know if you're an empath, I'm going to explain what that is. And then I'm going to explain how they develop, because they are so squishy, right? So here's my big thing that a lot of people, I don't want to say it's controversial, but a lot of people are like, what? So empaths in my world, hey, Don, right, are incarnated angels. How many of you guys have heard that before? That empaths are incarnated angels. Mel, you don't, you probably have empathic tendencies, but you have so much mediumship on you. So, but we're going to talk about mediumship tomorrow, right? So empaths are part incarnated angels. What does that mean, right? That means that they come down off their soft pillow of cloud with their little freaking harp. And they're like, hey, how about I just go ahead and be freaking a human? I'm sorry, I'm laughing. I mean, I've been teaching this for so long. It's just so natural to me. Like, I don't even have to write myself notes. I did write myself notes, but then I forgot about how I wanted to say about the incarnated angels. So they decide, oh, I'm going to be incarnate and go down and be a human. And then they get here and they're like, what the hell did I sign up for, right? It feels so harsh here for empaths. It seems so challenging for empaths. And they really want to save everybody, right? All you empaths want to save everybody, right? So what do? They go out and they get like the most toxic person in the world to be their partner, right? Empaths are like magnets to toxic relationships. Right? How many of you guys are in one right now? I know we've all been in one, right? But how many of you guys are like, shit, she's calling me out, right? They tend to attract toxic relationships because they're so soft and squishy and we all want to be around them, right? How about this? How many of you guys have been in the grocery store and people just want to flock to you, right? Sherry, God, I love you. She's like, tell me about it. Girl, this girl is, oh my God, she has like the most toxic person. I feel so bad for her, right? Nan's raising her hand, right? I just got out of another one, Shauna. When will you learn, right? Stephanie's like, yep, Kimmy's so young, right? Oh my gosh, girl, you got to wrap this shit up before you continue on. But so they attract toxic people, right? So how about this? You go in the grocery store and people just freaking flock to you. You're sitting out picking potatoes. The next thing you know, the lady next to you is like, tells you about her husband's health problems. Like, is this you? Right? Jessica Nicole, been there, done that, right? Yes, I don't get it with my bitch face. Stephanie, you're cracking me up. So how many of you guys just get flocked to? Like, little kids freaking want to be around you. People just want to be in your energy and they end up telling you their whole life story. This is classic empath, right? This is classic empath. Hey, Sarah, I'm glad you're jumping on. Janice is like all the freaking time. I call this the Santa Claus effect, right? With an empath, I call this the Santa Claus effect. People want to be on your lap. You probably like, how many of you empaths got these giant boobs, right? They want to be, right? You guys are even talking to each other. I think it's so cute. They want to be in your energy, right? A lot of empaths, here's another thing with empaths is a lot of empaths have a lot of cushion here, lots of cushion, right? Not all of them. I'm going to explain. So stick with me. How many of you guys, I hate little kids, don't leave me alone. Oh my God, you guys are killing me. How many of you guys have these big old honking boobs or you're overweight, especially on the top half, right? A lot of empaths, right? She's got the giant boobs, right? Rachel's like, yep. Stephanie's like, yep, these giant boobs. This is what I call an empath's windshield. This is your windshield, right? It stops the blow, right? It stops the blow because empaths feel the emotions of other people. How many of you all feel that, right? Whether you're an introvert empath or an extrovert empath, you feel other people's emotions, right? Luann, you don't got big boobs. I used to attract people like that all the time. Not so much nowadays. Dawn, yeah, she's got that stronger energy, right? So a lot of you have these cushions up here because it softens the blow from that, from the emotions of the other people. It slows it down from getting into you. Now, all y'all skinny empaths out there, right? All y'all skinny empaths, right? I know, I'm telling you, I've been in this realm for so long, right? All y'all skinny empaths, a lot of you will have stomach problems, right? How many of you are skinny empaths with stomach problems because you're absorbing it, right? You're absorbing it. This is like your Jello. There was a guy that came to one of my local classes when I used to teach local class. He was this big old biker dude. He had this big vest on with like all these things here, and he's got tattoos and stuff. Classic protection of an empath. Like he had a vest on, right? He looked really mean and scary. Empath, right? That was his way of shielding by the tattoos, by helping people. Like, I don't want people to get around me, right? Yeah. Gastritis. Oh, Pimmy. Yeah, she's a skinny little empath. And so is Kimmy. Stomach issues. Stomach is so messed up. Yep. So all y'all skinny empaths. It's because you're absorbing, right? I'm sorry. Oh, God, you guys are killing me. Luann's like, I gained some weight, so my boobs are big, but not as big as yours. I love you, Luann. So, okay, here we go. Let's do some more. All right, so how about this? Here's a huge, huge, huge one for empaths, right? This is so huge, you guys are going to be like, how did you know? Because I know, because I'm psychic. No, just because I've been teaching this so long, and I'm psychic too. Empaths, classic freaking problem. You're there for everybody. You're always there for everybody, right? Are you there for everybody? And then when you need them, nobody's there for you. Nobody's there for you. Why? Because you've been there so much that they just expect you to be there, right? You've been that everything for the people around you. Why? Why are you the everything to the people around you? Because you can feel their emotions, right? You can feel everybody's emotions around you. My husband's a classic freaking empath. Oh, if I sit here and I start feeling angry, he's still in bed. If I sit here and start feeling angry, he will literally come to alert and be like, what's wrong? I got to fix it, right? All you empaths fixing everything for people. You're always fixing shit, right? And then you feel like you're being kicked when you're down. That's what Stephanie said. I feel like I'm being kicked when I'm down because you're down and they're over there like, what's wrong with her? Like, she fixes everything all the time. Like, she'll get over this shit by herself. That's where relationship boundaries happen to this, right? Yes, Sarah said she found her tribe. This is boundaries. Like, how many of you guys feel angst if somebody in your family is having an emotional problem right at that moment? They can't find their shoes. Something so simple. They're frustrated at something. You feel it so strong that either you have to get out, you have to go out. I've done this to my husband because I'm like, I'm not dealing with your shit. I can feel you and I don't want to feel it. I'm out. Retreat. Get far away enough where you don't feel it, or you're going to fix it. Right? So this is where classic empaths have the problem. Now I've described all y'all, right? All y'all. You take on everybody else's emotions. You go to Walmart, you're feeling all freaking happy, and you come out and you're a hot freaking mess, right? You come out and you're a hot mess. You're crying in the car. You don't know, your whole day's messed up. You don't know what's going on, right? This is classic empath. You picked up some shit in the store and came out with it and you think it's yours. This is a huge problem. That's why you're always over-serving people, because you can feel their angst, so you might as well get up and fix that shit, right? But then nobody's there for you and you wonder why. Because you did it to yourself. I'm so sorry. I love you. All right, so empaths that develop, right? You guys all decided that you're an empath just now. So what happens when you go through an intuition mediumship development program? Boy, you incarnated angels. Let me tell you what, you are really good at channeling angels. Why? Because you're part one. It's part of your tribe. You're like, hi, soft, fluffy, feeling love, unconditional being of love and light. Hello. Yeah, I could totally hear you. And yeah, let me channel you, right? So empaths that work with me, they come out and they are so good at channeling angels because it's like part of your tribe, right? Another thing empaths are so freaking good at when they develop is animal communication, right? Rachel got a private invite from me and she joined the Awaken program early. And that's what she's going to be working on. She's already said she's an empath. She's commenting on the Facebook thing. She's so connected with horse energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, she is going to just pick it up. It's because that's how animals communicate, with emotion, right? So they come out so good at communicating with animals. So most of them, like Shauna, she took Awaken a long time ago. She was talking to animals and didn't realize it, right? Yes, animals. Kelly's like, yes. So they're really great at animal communication. They're really great at angel communication, and they're really amazing at health. They can feel that emotion, right? They're really good at health. They are also really good at mediumship. However, I will tell you that a lot of empaths, because they're so sweet, they're so sensitive. Oh my gosh, I think of Heather G. I love her. Actually, I don't think she's on here live, but she'll watch it. And then she'll cry. She'll cry just because I mentioned her name. She's such an empath, right? Yeah, Shauna, you got to exercise some more. Like, you got to exercise some more. So Heather G, right? She wouldn't do mediumship. Well, maybe she does sometimes, but she'll start crying because she feels the emotion of the living person and the past loved one. So they're good at it, but they're like, not for me. I would really like to stick more with the angels and also with animals and, maybe health and healers. Empaths are really healers, right? They are really healer to heal themselves. Right? Hi, Priscilla. Hey, Stephanie. I see animals in photos, but not 3D. Oh, I like that. When we develop, though, we end up seeing them in 3D, right? Or we end up seeing them in a different way, right? Yeah. Okay. So let's go on to what else they do. So yeah, mediumship, right? They're good at that, but they usually like, nah. So now I'm going to talk to you guys about clairsentience. Okay. So we're talking about psychic feeling today. So emotions all on the empath side, right? Emotions on the empath side. They can walk in and know somebody's sad, right? Or they feel somebody being sad. So, but clairsentience is also psychic feeling. And this is more of a physical touch, physical feeling, right? Not emotion. It's physical, right? Clairsentience is my second strongest. I get geeky about it. I love clairsentience. So before you're developed in clairsentience, I think that a lot of people overlook what's actually happening. I think that a lot of people don't realize that their body is an instrument. And so one perfect example of clairsentience when you're not developed, if you have clairsentient tendencies, right, is you get the goosebumps. Right? Like, how many of you guys get those goosebumps? Like, that is a national agreement. And when I say agreement, we work through that in the program. But agreement would be, goosebumps means yes, right? Goosebumps means you're on track. Goosebumps means, wow, this is amazing. Goosebumps mean if you're thinking something as a reader, right? And all of a sudden you get lit up with goosebumps, that's your guide saying, tell her what you just thought in your head, right? Because a lot of times we're like thinking something and we're like, well, I don't know if I'm going to say that, because you think before you speak. And the goosebumps are like, no, your angels are like, no. And I usually say angels because I just feel like those are the peeps that are like, here's your goosebumps, right? Physical touch, right? So one of my girls in the very, very beginning, Shanda, she would get like these tickles on her face. This happens a lot when we're meditating. So I think that would be a really good example for you guys to ask you, have you been in meditation and then have weird sensations in, on, around your body? Yes. Yeah, and I'll talk about that too. Priscilla loves mediumship. She gets goosebumps a lot as I'm reading, right? Oh my God, that makes so much sense. Kimmy says, yeah, goosebumps. It means yes. So if Kimmy's thinking of a song that she wants to write and then she's like, nah, and then she gets goosebumps, yes, right? I always get goosebumps with the national anthem. Isn't that funny? Or a really good song. So angels, again. What did I write myself? And the gut feeling, right? The gut feeling. Like, how many of you guys have gone somewhere and then you just get this, like, something's not right. Like, something's not right here. Like, my gut feeling. Like, we literally say, what's your gut tell you? That's clairsentience. I freaking love clairsentience. Let's see what it's saying. I'm having goosebumps every day for the past week in my right leg when I'm in bed. Okay, let me go off of what Pammy just said. She says, for the last week or two in my right leg when I'm in bed, this is why I always say we are the investigators of our gift. When we go through the Awaken program, which will be coming out of the vault soon, really soon. This is what I'm going to help her with, because there's a reason why she's getting it in her right leg when she's in bed for the last 2 weeks. This is where we start digging into her agreements. It means something. Every single feeling means something. Every single thing on this planet is energy. It comes with a frequency. And clairsentience, my friend, is the thing that uses your body to translate that frequency into information. This is what happens when we develop our clairsentience, when people work with me, right? Imagine working with me in a beautiful container where you're just like, Brandylene's eyes are on my meat suit. Brandylene is my coach to help me open up all of these things so I know why the hell I'm here and what I'm supposed to do, right? And what I'm capable of. It's freaking amazing, right? Pammy's like so excited. So what happens when we develop, right? I want to tell you, I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie, Total Recall. Have you guys ever seen that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger? And like they go back through, well, it was not through time, but anyway, there's that little monster. I always talk about this when I talk about clairsentience, and I'm probably too old for some of you, and some of you guys are just like, you're stupid, Brandyline. But I'm talking about that little Kuwatu monster that comes out and he's and I swear to God, that's what clairsentience feels like. It's something that comes on your stomach and it translates. So things like when I go like this, it's a feeling. Thank you, Christine. It's like, yes, I've seen it. Okay, so I'm not alone. Oh my God, I love that movie, Priscilla says. Okay, yeah. So your gut feeling can translate something. So for me, like if I feel a certain feeling, it means that when I'm talking to you and my clairvoyance will come in, I'll be like, your sister lives far away from you, right? I can feel that she lives in California. I can feel, right? Again, yesterday we were talking about the words that you use. The words that you use can help pinpoint what tendencies you are already having, right? So I totally feel you, girl, right? I can feel you through the phone, right? Like you're saying. Or I was laying in bed and I almost felt like my grandma came. Like you didn't see her, you didn't smell her, you felt her. You felt her step into the room, right? Yeah, you guys are going bananas over here. I was catching the clock at 12:09 in the morning, but it always happens. I feel it means something, but I don't. Crystal, look up the number, angel number 1209, Google it, and you will figure it out what it means because it is a message, right? So clairsentience, again, when you develop, you're able to feel a feeling and it translates to she lives far away, she's a dentist, she lives in California, she's a bad person. The feeling, you could feel their career, like I could feel what a dentist feels like, right? Amy missed the beginning. You'll have to go back because we've been on for a while, right? We've been on 22 minutes, 23 minutes. So where did I get my pendulum? You mean my pendant? I got this at Higher Self in Traverse City, Michigan, on Front Street. And they're closed now because the thing, but you can order stuff online. But yeah, yes, my pendant, my dragonfly, I bought it on purpose. It's a magnet. It's a magnet to my target clients, right? Priscilla, she's still developing, but it's great feeling. I love it. Yeah, Priscilla. You might want to look into the Awaken program. Because I'm the shit, right? I love to brag about myself sometimes because I get so geeky that I've been doing this so long and that I'm really good at what I do. And it's the most fun thing. Like I say that what I'm offering you is to help you find your way to who the heck you really are and what you're here for. And this is what I'm here for. And it's the most amazing feeling to be standing in your purpose and serving humanity, right? Christine, it's called the Awaken program and it's coming. So you really want to connect with me. You really want to reach out to me, Brandyline Johnson. I love my confidence. Thank you. Stephanie, first she's over there. Now she's on YouTube. You're hilarious. I am very confident. I am 100% confident. Every single person that goes through my program develops. Every single person that goes through my program develops, right? You guys are going to be hearing more about it. But right now, imagine this, like, right? You're able to feel. This is another thing that my clairsentient people do, that I'm clairsentient, but I didn't develop this ability. But one of my girls, like the clairsentience, I'm able to send her an address and she can feel what happened there, right? So clairsentience can work with land. You're able to know if there was a curse there. You're able to know, what happened there. You could walk into a place. Now, empathy, you could walk into a place and be like, oh man, I feel, I feel all these emotions. But clairsentience is like, oh yeah, this place isn't vibrating right. And you're like with clairsentience, and I get super geeky about it. I'm able to step into your energy field, right, with my intention and completely feel who you are, what your intentions are, where you're blocked, right, without being in alignment, like where you're not in alignment with your path and the universe. Now, before everybody starts reaching out to me for readings, I can't serve you guys in that capacity anymore. So I don't do readings, but I do coaching and teaching, right? Chance says she could do that. She could feel the land and what's going on, right? Priscilla wants information. Yes. Do you cry when you watch movies? I do a lot. That's an empathy thing, right? Yes. Oh my God. Like my mom, she was part empath, part, I don't know what. We had it rough for a little bit, but she would cry at the freaking goat videos on Facebook. I'm like, Mom, stop watching that stuff. It makes you a mess. You know what I mean? So yeah, a lot of people are asking for more information. Tomorrow, we're going to be live again. Join me again. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about mediumship. That is going to take me a long ass time. Right? I'm always aligned. Beautiful. I love that, Christine. I'm always aligned. Yeah, I love it. Tomorrow we're going to talk about mediumship. The wait list for the Awaken program opens tomorrow. Like, they will get access to the Awaken program tomorrow. And then on Friday, all the rest of you will get dibs. But you better, but you got to be fast, because I want it to be small enough where I'm able to like totally support you. I pride myself in giving tons of support in this program. So you guys are going to have to jump on it really fast, right? Amy, what time tomorrow? Janine, did I miss it? Yay, Janine. She took the Awaken program and she's a clairaudient medium and I love her. Yes, you missed it. You can jump on. I'm going to hang up here in a second and then you go watch it from the beginning. I can't watch any violence in movies. 100 freaking percent. Luann, here's another thing is there's different like levels of, I don't want to know what I have. It seems like I have a lot of gifts, if that's possible. Yeah, so Mariah, what I want to say is like one or two of these that I'm going over this week are your strengths. All of you have one or two already, but when we develop, if they blow the frick open and you end up with all of it and you step into your purpose by working with and for spirit. I know that sounds crazy, right? You're working for invisible people, but you are, and you signed up for this shit, right? Do you have animal mediumship? We have animal communication, and you can speak to dead animals for sure. For sure. If you can't, if you could speak to dead people, you could speak to dead animals. It's the same thing, right? Oh, me personally? Yeah, I have animals come through all the time. But again, I don't do readings anymore. But yeah, in the beginning, oh my gosh, let me tell you a quick story. Oh, you guys want to hear this quick story? Okay, here it goes. In the beginning, right? This was like my first animal that kind of came through. There was this lady, and so I'm clairvoyant, right? So I'm seeing this man, and he is this black man, and he has all these weird white spots all over his body, and he's sitting kind of weird. And yeah, Stephanie's like, story time. And so I'm trying to explain to the lady who this man is and being very sensitive because I'm like, oh, you know, she's this white lady. This is this black man with white spots. And you always think you're crazy and you always think you're making this shit up. So trust me that we go through all of that in the weekend program. But so I just deliver the mail, right? I deliver the mail. Mariah says she sees animals. And the lady goes, oh, that's not a man. That's my dog. And her dog was a Great Dane, and he was black, and he had all these white spots here. And so she shows me the picture, and, you know, I'm doubting, but I allowed that to be. And I think that's what popped my animal mediumship cherry, because a lot of times you don't think they're there. Oh, but trust me, they are. They come through all the time. They come through all the time. So one thing I always tell my students is don't name the breed, because that's where you're get messed up. Really, you just need to deliver what it looks like, what it sounds like, what it feels like. And your person will be like, oh my God. So yeah, and people love to know. When we did the video the other day on Are You a Witch? If you guys haven't seen that, it's on all my platforms too. One of the girls tagged her sister, whom her sister took the Awaken program a long ass time ago, as she tagged her like as if, are you a witch? And I'm like, no. And I'm like, yeah, she's a witch. As soon as I tap into her, I see her grandma standing behind her with this little dog. She comes through with the dog. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yeah, not only is your sister a witch, but she's got this granny with this little dog. And I couldn't think, I kept wanting to say Pekingese, but and then she's like, yeah, our grandma had 3 little dogs or whatever. So I'm telling you, they just step through. Like they step through. So if we can communicate with the dad, we can communicate with dead animals. We'll talk about mediumship tomorrow in detail. Then we can also communicate with angels, right? And that's what empaths do when they develop. So you guys, tomorrow again, right? Priscilla's interested. Okay. Tomorrow, we'll be talking about mediumship. Make sure to join me here. Let's see. Oh, I got a couple questions. My mom is in the chat right now, and she gave me my gift. She is awesome. Love you, Mom. Oh, I think that's so sweet. And it is generational, but I'll tell you, I could take Joe Bob off the street and make him a psychic medium, right? But yeah, it comes down. But here's the thing. It's in our DNA. It's our natural birthright. Right? It is our natural freaking birthright. And developing shifts your DNA. Developing activates your DNA, right? Crystal says, I know an empath out of nowhere. I get terribly sad for no reason, but I don't know why. I would love to be able to afford this to finally step into my purpose. Good. Well, you're going to be surprised because we dropped the price, right? And we extended the payment plans. Before you go, how about the tingling sensation I feel on my right leg from time to time? So again, that's clairsentience. It means something. We need to get to the bottom of what it means. So like, if you're in the program, I'm going to ask you, we're going to dive in and we're going to find out, okay, what are some of the other things that are happening around at that time? Were you thinking of somebody? Did you, just light a candle? Did you just get done meditating? Right? I know Crystal says witch has such a negative connotation. I know. Chance says, my grandma's gifted. It skipped our mom, but me and Jessie are both sensitive. Right. Did it skip your mom though, Chance? Because isn't your mom the one that's having some serious problems? She's just far away from it, I think. Right. I tried a ton of meds for RLS. Yeah, Stephanie, it sounds like you're definitely clairaudient. Me and my mom work together and we are very strong together. Is that possible? Oh, frick yeah. Have you ever seen The Witches of Eastwick? You get 3 of us together, right? You get a couple gifted people together and it's amazing. And so, yes, she's the narcissist. Okay, right. So she's far removed. She's disconnected from her gift, right? Do you do flame meanings as well? No, I don't even know what you're talking about. Be more specific about what is a flame reading. Restless leg syndrome, right? It could be restless leg syndrome. I'm in anxiety. Please help me. You got to get grounded. Anxiety, and come back tomorrow, right? For the mediumship, because anxiety is the number 1 symptom for spiritual awakening. Period. The end. Right? My sister 100% are narcissists, right? She's never sensed anything in a spiritual manner. If she has, she hasn't told us about it, and we've always been open. Yeah, she's so far removed. I feel so bad for you, Chance. I do, but you're doing a great job. I'm really proud of you, and I love you. So anyways, enough of all that, you guys. I love you. We've been going for a long time. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel and you're watching this, please subscribe to Spiritual Awakening Babe, right? Anxiety and panic attacks, 100%. Number one symptom. I get really pissed off at those commercials that totally are directed at you. They're directed at you, and they say every symptom just like I just did, right? But instead of empowering you and helping you develop into your power, they want to freaking dumb you down, right? They want you to stay so far away from your gift that they make it sound like it's an illness. I get really riled up when it comes to mental illness and spiritual awakening, right? I talk about it a lot. So you guys, I will see you tomorrow. Message me if you have questions. If you're just dying to know about this program, reach out to me. Maybe we could get you on the wait list. I don't know. There is like 128 people on the wait list. That's just crazy. So I love you guys. You have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow. We're going to talk about mediumship, okay?